Hello there. Good morning. Good morning, every single person. It's a beautiful day to be alive. Welcome to another edition of Knocks to Nuggets. It's such a joy to come your way this beautiful Monday morning. And guess what? It's the first Monday in the month of March. It's the 1st of March and the first Monday in the month of March. What an awesome time to be alive. I'm so glad that I can come your way today from this studio. It's been quite a while, and I'm just thankful that God has made it possible to be with you right here. So, welcome. My name is Oluwayomute, and thank you for giving me a share of your time. Everyone joining me now, thank you. And for those that will watch the replay, I say a big thank you too. Like I will always say, like the video, share it, pass your comments. Let's have fun together. It's going to be a great time out today. And indeed, this month, I'm excited about this month because I have an amazing personality coming up on this program sometime in the month. Stay tuned. I will talk about it later. So today, I'm continuing on the seasons of life. The seasons of life. I said it last week, Monday. You can go watch that replay. It's right there on YouTube. It's there on Facebook. Whichever medium you're on, it's right there. So I'm going ahead, still talking about the seasons of life, but I want to again define again and again, what does season mean? Now, dictionary says a season is a division of the year based on changes in weather, ecology, and the number of daylight hours. So when you're talking about any season, it's characterized by a particular type of weather, ecology, and the number of daylight hours. So you have longer days at some time, you have shorter days at some time. Seasons. Seasons come and seasons go. As the seasons of weather change, so do our lives too. Like summer, our lives at times can look dry, even though exciting. Like fall, we can enter new beginnings. As winter, we can be cold and barren. As spring, we can be blooming. Through every season, there is a purpose. Now, that quote, when I first read it, the Christian mind in me was like, I reject it. But it dawned on me that seasons are indeed a part of life. The wisest man that ever lived, Solomon, said, for everything there is a time and there is a season. So I want to challenge you, like I said last week, don't fight the season, flow with the season. Why? Because there is a purpose. It might not be that fantastic season. It might not be that season you are looking forward to. But guess what? Flow with it because there is a purpose. Mandy Hill said, every seasonal situation can bring with them lessons that last a lifetime. Every seasonal situation can bring with them lessons that can last a lifetime. If love doesn't last, she says, it prepares you for the one that will. So if ever you're in a relationship today and does not seem to be working well for you, it does not mean it's going to always be like that. So I don't know why I'm talking about this, but if you have been caught in a bad relationship, something has ended very sorely, don't because of that decide you're not going to any. It's just a season of life. If that particular one did not last, you have learned from it and it has prepared you for the seasons and for the love and for the relationship that will last. Jared Brock said, there is a season for everything under the sun, even though we cannot see the sun. None of us can look straight into the sun. You can't come close, you can't even touch it, but we all feel the effect. So seasons come for a reason. So I'm challenging you, number one, understand the season. Number two, take advantage of it. As the seasons of weather change, the truth is this, changes also happen in our lives. Now, just the same way that every nation does not have the same number of seasons and not at the same time of the year, is the same thing. Sometimes Sometimes we all have, we're in different stages and different seasons of life. Now, some nations have two seasons, the rainy season and the dry season, and that's it. Some have four, the spring, the summer, the autumn, the fall. That's fine. And guess what? Some even have six. Bangladesh has been known to have six seasons. Six. But whether it is two, four, or six does not make anyone better than the other. So the fact that you are in two seasonal life does not make the person that has four seasons better or worse than you. So stop comparing yourself with somebody else. You are you. You are unique. You are uniquely you, and you should just learn to celebrate you. Don't compare yourself. Life is in seasons, and that is a fact. And I will say it again and again. Please don't fight the season. What do you need to do? Identify the season and use it to your best advantage. Identify that season and use it for your best advantage. That's what you should do. Now, you could be experiencing summer. Summer is that time of life that it's just beautiful. Everyone wants to go for a holiday in the summer. It's a bright time of life. Attention seems to be drawn to you. It's awesome. It feels so good. Yes, thank God. But you know what? Don't sleep on your summer. Use your summer to maximally prepare yourself for the winter that is coming. That's the truth. Use your summer to prepare yourself for the winter that is coming, because winter will come. It's a part of life. So what do you do in summer? In the summer of your life, build relationships. Reach out and help as many as you can. Save. The Bible says, go to the ants and learn. They gather their food in summer. Now, every life will go through summer and winter, but some people don't seem to feel winter. You know why? They have so prepared for it that when winter comes, they are untouched. Now, everybody has opportunities. Some sleep on their opportunities, some use their opportunities. Now, whether you are sleeping on your opportunities or using your opportunities will not stop the opportunity from coming and going. Now, a man of God said that it was Oral Roberts. They asked him, if you were to die today, what will be your last word, your passing shot for humanity? And he smiled and he said, every day opportunities come towards you, and every day opportunity will pass you by if you don't notice it and harness it. So yes, you could have seen the opportunity, but if you just saw it and went to bed, it will not add value to you. You've got to just see it, but more importantly, you have got to learn to harness it. Summer is not forever. Build a reserve. Use your summer wisely. But you may be in the winter of life, and it appears everything is cold and lonely, and you seem to be walking on the lonely path. Yes, it's tough, but guess what? Don't stay there and sleep and cry and have a pity party. It will not help you. No, don't. Yes, it's a winter of life. Everything appears cold and lonely. You seem to be alone. You can be alone, but you don't have to be lonely. There are two different things. You can be alone, but not lonely. Yes, you are walking on that road alone, but refuse to be lonely. Don't be dismayed. Ask yourself, what can I do at this time? What is it that I can do? Ask yourself. It's winter. I cannot go out. I am seemingly alone. What can I do? Can you go on a course? Can you get trained? Can you build on certain competences? Can you go through a certification? Yes, you are alone, but maximize it. You know why? That time will pass. And then you get into the crowded season and you realize that there is so much of blessing in being alone. That's the truth. So when you are in that winter of life, in the cold, and you are walking the dark path alone, Don't look at the cup as half empty. I read something recently and I couldn't get over it. It said it's not about cup being half empty or even half full. We've always talked about, look, don't see the cup as half empty, see the cup as half full. Say no, it can be half empty or half full. That's not the issue. The truth is that you can refill it. The cup can be filled again. Is that not awesome? Yes. Yes, the cup can be filled again. So it might be dry today, it will not stay dry. So you are out of a relationship and you are sulking in it, and you sit down there and you are crying, and you lose sleep and you lose steam. When you get into another one, you will wish you had taken advantage of the time you were alone, that you could have done so many more things without a care of who is there waiting for you. So you are single today, maximize it, because when you marry and the children begin to come, you will look for that time, you will beg for that time, but alas, it's gone, and gone for good. So yes, you are single. Don't let it cloud you. Ask yourself, what can I do now? You have time in your hands. Nobody is policing you. Nobody is asking where you are part time. Take advantage of it as fast as you can. Refill the cup. So you might be in the fall where all the weights are falling off you. Things that you either held dear are suddenly withering away. The truth is this: don't fight the fall. There is no tree that keeps its leaves during the fall. In fact, when the leaves are starting to turn brown, at times they look beautiful, at times they look nice, but the truth is this: that leaf has got to fall off. That's the truth. The things that you hold dearly are falling off, they are withering away. Let it go. No tree holds on to the dead leaves. Why do you want to hold on to the dead stories of your life? Yes, it can look like this relationship, I need it so badly, it has helped me. If it has served its purpose, let it go. Some relationships are for a lifetime, but for some are just for a season. Don't hold on to a seasonal relationship for a lifetime. It will become a weight on you. Let the weight go. There may be relationships, there may be habits, there may be jobs or even businesses. Let them go. You know why? The fall is not forever. The spring is coming when new leaves will begin to grow, when new relationships will begin to form, when new revelations will begin to appear, when new opportunities will come. In life, we need to go through a naked tree season. And I love that. It was who said it now? It was Luis Enrique Cavavos. Wow. It says, in life, we need to go through a naked tree season in order to turn nothingness into meaning. In life, we need to go through a naked tree season. And like Joe Dawson said, you cannot enter a new season until you are willing to leave and give up the old one. Awesome. You cannot enter a new season until you are ready and willing to let go of the old one. So true. The fall is not forever. A new season is coming. Let go of the old that the new may come. Nature is never static. It's always changing. And everything is a constant state of flux. Nothing endures. Everything is the process or either coming into being or expiring. Everything is in that process. Either it's coming into being or it's expiring. Life is never static. Things change. And I love what Solomon said in Ecclesiastes. He said, everything, there is a time. There's a time to be born. There's a time to die. There's a time to plant. There's a time to harvest. So be the judge. What season are you in? Are you fighting the season or are you maximizing the season? Flowing with the season does not mean idle. I'm not asking you to just sit down and say, Ki sera sera, like my popular joke. Whatever will be will not be if you don't make it be. It's your call, it's your choice, it's your decision, and it's about your action. What will be will not be if you don't make it be. So don't form a pity party. What do? Go to God. Get instruction for your life and for the season, whether it's summer or it's winter, it's autumn or it's spring. Get to God and ask Him for instruction. Get to know what you need to do next. The truth is this: in this journey of life, you need God. Is the one that orchestrates our life's journeys. He has the map, He has the blueprint. Go to Him. You need Him more than ever before. And I love what Dr. Paul Gitzwaza said. He said, we live in a great prophetic time. Time no longer belongs to man for control. Time is now in the hands of the Ancient of Days. Who is the Ancient of Days? Is God. Time is in His hands. And he went on to say, there is no other generation that has ever or will ever live through what we are going through now. God is moving things, people, and seasons to usher us into a great and final move. God is ordering things, He is moving things, He is moving people, and is moving seasons to usher you into a great and final move. Something big is coming, something good is coming your way, but it's about time and season. Will you fight the season? Or will you flow with the season? Will you walk with the season to make the best of the season? Now, listen to this. You cannot reach your potential by remaining in a past due season. You cannot reach your potential by remaining in a past due season. Your breakthrough is coming. Strongholds are breaking. So get ready. How ready are you? Get ready. Get ready. Everything is changing. Every season of your life is an opportunity for you to learn and grow. Don't celebrate the good without celebrating the bad, because they both work together. Don't celebrate the summer without celebrating the winter, because they both work together to prepare you for the next season of life. That's the truth. And Mandy Hill said, even if I changed even one tiny little bit about the season, I won't be where I am today. And I won't be who I am today. Wow, that is powerful. If you change just a little bit about the season, you will not be where you are today, and you will not be who you are today. He said, I won't have fought the hardest battles of my life and won. That's the truth. So don't dodge the season. Don't run away from the season. We live in that time and season that God is doing something powerful and awesome in our lives. Life is changing. Change with the time. Don't be static. Next week, I'll be looking at the seasons of life. Still looking at the seasons of life, and I'll be building on this truth. But guess what? You don't want to miss March 15 and 22. And I'll be talking about the evening season of life and how to plan for it. So I'll be talking about retiring and planning for retirement with a friend, an amazing professional, a dear brother, a covenant brother, Fred Amobi. He will be with me on the 15th and the 22nd of March, talking about retiring right. How do you prepare for retirement? What do you do when you retire? And about next week, preparing us for that season, I'll be looking at the 3 basic seasons of human life. There are 3 basic seasons. It's not a function of age, even though they have been defined by age, but it's not a function of age. There are 3 seasons everyone has got to go through. Understanding the season, working with the season, and making the best of the season is the way to go. And until I come your way next week, Monday at 7:45, don't ever forget it. Life is in seasons. Don't wish away the season. Walk with the season. Flow with the season. Make the best of the season. And guess what? Together, we win. You will come out bigger, better, and stronger. After the rain, the sun will shine again. I look forward to seeing you next week, Monday, as we still look again at the seasons of life. But don't forget, March 15, March 22, a dear friend and brother, Fred Amobi, will be with me as we talk about planning for retirement. When do you start planning? Are you too young to plan retirement, or are you too old to plan for retirement? I don't have the answer. Wait until March 15 when we start that conversation. And until then, don't ever forget it. Together, we win. Share the video, like it, and let somebody know Knocks to Nuggets is on air, Facebook and YouTube. And God bless you. I appreciate you. I love you. God bless you. Have a blessed week and a glorious month. Love you and bye.